So with your book completion,
yeah,
at what point did you say, or did you sort of become an author in a sense?
It's a good question because someone actually asked me this. I would say I became an author even before I started writing. I don't become an author just because I've published a physical copy of books. I became an author in my journey, in my season of pain.
Welcome to an episode of When a Book is Born, an Author is Born, where we talk about your stories, tips, and much more with authors just like you. If you'd like to be featured on our next episode, be sure to check out the description. Subscribe for more.
And I'm so happy to be able to invite my friend Esther.
Okay.
Both of us would be hosting a workshop on the 9th of November.
Yes.
And we'd love it if you can come. So today's just going to be a brief video, basically explaining like what's going to happen and, you know, what we're going to be doing. And I just wanted Esther to share a few of her, you know, stories.
My journey started from personal experiences and personal things that I had to go through in order for me to write these books. So it started off with my redundancy at work. I realised that it was such a struggle for me to find a job for 3 years, and I thought to myself, wow, why can't I just do something that I know is going to be more beneficial and it's going to work in my time? So I thought, yes, let me do a blog. Did a blog, and I realised that everything I've been through was just too much to actually fit in a blog. So I thought, okay, let me turn it into a book, which I did. I genuinely did not know I was going to write a book, not realising that it led to my second book completion, which was just released last year. So I said to myself, I want to continue this journey. And what inspired me was the fact that everything I shared in my books, other people could relate to it. So because of that, it made me want to continue on that journey of writing books. So I thought, yes, it would be a great chance for people to actually know how I started these books, which is why we've decided to conduct a workshop.
It's good that you've sort of come from an experience where you're sharing a story, because a lot of us, we have stories, but we're too afraid to share them because either we're not experienced enough, or we don't have the resources. So with your book completion, at what point did you say, or did you sort of become an author in a sense?
It's a good question because someone actually asked me this. I would say I became an author even before I started writing. I don't become an author just because I've published a physical copy of books. I became an author in my journey, in my season of pain, you know, in my season where I was crying, where people didn't understand. Because in that process, God was pruning me. He was strengthening me to be a strong testimony for people so that they can actually listen attentively to what I have to say. Being an author isn't just about having the book. It's your life as a whole. It's how people can actually see you and say, do you know what, there's something in you that makes you an author. There's someone in you that makes you, you know, special. There's something in you that makes people want to listen to your story. Being an author is where people can actually be engaged with you, not just having the book, because someone can have the book but they don't know you. But being able to see the real you starts within, and that's how God created me to be an author.
Amen for that. Thank you for sharing that, Esther.
Problem.
Yes. And one thing that is really important when it comes to writing is that it doesn't have to be a long, thick book. Some people are really good with short books and maybe just quotes, and some people are good at poetry, some people are good at spoken words. So it doesn't have to be a book in itself. It can always be digital, because now we're in a day and age where we've got Kindles, we have Kindle books, and you could do so much with it.
Quite recently, people have been asking me, how did I start? What do I do? You know, where can I go? And I said, you know what? I'm going to do a workshop because it will be inspiring, it will be motivating, and it will also be interactive with people that do have a story to share. So I won't give you too much information, but I'll say save it for Friday, the 9th of November.
When you do come to the workshop, you will be, what's the word?
Inspired.
You'll be
motivated,
not only inspired,
and even informed. And not just informed, but you'll be energized to actually start your journey, because It's actually an amazing journey to start a book.
Yeah.
And please don't underestimate it, because it's not easy as it looks. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes when writing a book. So please don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly. There's a lot that will be shown, but more importantly, it's going to be interactive, funny, exciting, personal. We just want you to be free with your story.
Thank you for sharing that.
No problem.
So I'm just going to wrap up here with this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please come back and see more of my content. If you do want to hear more about something else, just let me know in the comment box below. Definitely. Or just drop an email and I'll be happy to respond. Perfect. So for now, I just want to wish you guys all the best. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.